Hi everyone, this is Novo from UC Berkeley, IR190G, and this video is about the Microsoft AOL deal which occurred on April 9th. Eventually, Facebook bought some of the patents that Microsoft just bought from AOL on April 23rd. The summary of the deal is that AOL sold Microsoft 925 of its patents for $1.1 billion in cash. AOL kept 300 of its patents, but Microsoft received non-exclusive license to use the remaining 300 patents. So this means that Microsoft is completely protected from AOL. It will become apparent later that Microsoft did not want all of its 925 patents that it just acquired because it sells most of it to Facebook. So what do Microsoft and AOL get out of this deal? Microsoft prevents its rivals from obtaining patents that could then be used to sue them. So AOL bought Netscape quite a bit back, and Microsoft still owns one of the most dominant internet browsers in Internet Explorer. So it really wanted to prevent rivals from getting patents that Internet Explorer might be infringing on. As I said earlier, Microsoft is completely protected from AOL now that it has licenses to even patents that it did not acquire. So even if another company acquires AOL's patents, Microsoft is still safe from those companies suing them. This defensive acquisition is similar to what Microsoft did when it bought 6,000 patents from Nortel earlier this year. So Nortel was a bankrupt company, and another bankrupt company right now that is causing a lot of problems for a lot of other companies is Kodak. So Kodak is suing everyone with its large patent portfolio. AOL is not doing so great either, so maybe Microsoft feels a lot safer getting control of AOL's patents right now before they go bankrupt. For AOL, this deal might be a good way to not go towards the path of bankruptcy. AOL's been struggling with people canceling its subscription and ad revenues not going up so much, but AOL's IP portfolio was not valued very high. So as soon as this deal happened, its shares went up over 40% on one day. So apparently this deal looks like AOL got a pretty good value out of its IP portfolio. Extra fun fact kind of information is that on May 1st, AOL became a sponsor of Outer Curve Foundation, which is an open source focused foundation spun off by Microsoft. AOL did not officially admit that it had anything to do with the patent deal, but maybe behind somewhere it did. On April 23rd, this Microsoft AOL patent deal became a bit bigger because Microsoft sold 650 of its patents to Facebook for half price, 550 million. Microsoft held on to about 275 patents. So 275 patents for 550 million, 650 patents for 550 million. This is a pretty good example of how not all patents are valued equally by each company. Facebook has been expanding its patent portfolio very quickly recently. So Facebook only had 56 patents at the end of last year, but it bought 750 from IBM earlier this year, and now it adds another 650. Facebook has no problem spending cash to get all these patents because it will get billions from its upcoming IPO. Facebook is in a dispute with Yahoo, so Facebook obviously sees a pretty big value in building up. And obviously it's not just Facebook, everyone being Apple, Samsung, HTC, all those smartphone companies and tech companies, Oracle, Google, are suing each other, so everyone is trying to get as big of a patent portfolio for defensive purposes as well as offensive purposes. So this Microsoft AOL Facebook deal is a good example of a defensive patent deal. So that's it for this week. I hope you learned something new, and maybe I'll make another video soon.